Good morning. Some time ago, I first heard the expression Italian Moroccan. When I first heard it, I immediately felt a comforting feeling of belonging. I never knew that that a person could be two things. I always have been referred to as either Italian or Moroccan. But let me explain you something. Do you see that word? That's the name my parents were supposed to write on my birth certificate when I was born. Due to the fact that I was born here in Italy, they wrote this word instead, because that's how the word is written when translated into Italian. I know that it means gift, but I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Here in Italy, people call me Nawal. However, in Morocco, they call me Nawal. If I didn't tell you earlier that I am both Italian and Moroccan, you would probably be wondering where I'm from. Well, that's a good question. I have a hard time explaining that. My parents are Moroccan, but they were already living here in Italy when I was born. Although I was born and raised here in Italy, I go back to Morocco every summer with my parents. Because of that, I'm not really sure where I'm actually from. I don't see myself as an Italian nor as a Moroccan girl. And that's not because I'm an indecisive person. That's actually quite common with people who have grown up in different countries to have some sort of identity crisis. It makes sense, because in my case, I haven't been raised the same way Italian kids, nor the same way Moroccan kids were raised. So it's hard for me to identify to a homogeneous group of people. In addition, people always identify you by the least unfamiliar and original aspect of you, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just the way it is. For example, many of you may be known for their extraordinary ability to speak 10 languages, or of being able to eat 30 hamburgers in 5 minutes. The same way, here in Italy, people text me as the Moroccan girl, whereas in Morocco, they call me the Italian girl. And that's what causes so much confusion for me, because that makes me feel excluded from the two cultures, and I should be part of both. When I meet new people and they hear my name for the first time, they immediately understand that I am a foreigner. So they ask me where I'm from, and I answer by saying that my parents are Moroccan. At this point, in most cases, a troubled expression appears on their faces and they say, "But you're Italian, right?" And I don't think they all mean harm saying that to me, but it still makes me feel kind of unsettled and uncomfortable with myself, because saying that to me, you're clearly showing that you don't feel comfortable with my Arabic origins, and that, as a consequence, used to make me feel unsure about who I am. As many of you may know, I speak both Arabic and Italian. I speak Italian at school and with my Italian friends, whereas I speak Arabic at home and with my friends and relatives in Morocco. Growing up, I noticed that I couldn't say a sentence in Italian in Arabic. And that happens because my mother tongue is Italian, and I am not as confident speaking Arabic as I am speaking Italian. It's quite impossible to be perfectly bilingual. So this affects the way we behave. It makes sense. If you're not so confident speaking a language in order to express your thoughts and your feelings the way they really are, then you're more likely to change your behavior. For example, during a conversation, you'd be more silent and seem shy or introvert to the people who don't really know you, whereas you're the loudest person on earth. Another aspect that affects our behavior is culture. In my case, there are many, many differences between the Italian and Moroccan culture. One is hospitality. In my original culture, hospitality is sacred. Not that Italians are rude, but still, it's very, very important. By hospitality, we mean making our guests feel at home. And we do that by giving them food, even if they're not hungry. Even asking a friend if he would like something to eat or drink is considered rude. Trust me, I have experienced that. I once kindly asked my aunt if she wanted a cup of tea. She didn't talk to me for a week back then. So this, of course, affects the way we behave with people. We absorb those facts into our minds, and which gradually changes the way we interact, the way we behave with people speaking different languages. In conclusion, although different countries, languages, and cultures affect the way we behave, it still don't define who we are as a person. Humans are complex beings, and there are so many things that characterize us. We are all connected through many things, yet we are uniquely defined by so many others. So, I don't mind if you call me Nawal or Nawal. I don't mind if you think that I am Moroccan or Italian. I don't mind what you think my nationality is, because probably you'd be wrong. But on the other hand, it would be nice if, for the first time, I would be asked a different question than, where are you from? And without being judged for my answer. What if we try to ask each other about different things? For example, our values, our goals, our priorities. We could simplify so many issues if we try to change that. Because at the end of the day, I am more than my language. I am more than my name, and I am more than my country. Thank you.